Well, hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying my readings. If you do, then please don't forget to click on the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe if you are new peeps here. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys are doing for this channel. I'm really grateful. So my friend, I feel as a collective, we're going to be, my friends, diving very deep into our subconscious minds, my friend. I also feel like we're going to be exploring our dreams, our fantasies, and I feel like we're also going to be seeking greater spiritual understanding. Okay. I also feel, my friend, that we're going to be dissolving illusions, releasing toxic patterns, and connecting with our internal wisdom in order to find and gain clarity and inspiration for what's about to come. Yes, like I was mentioning in my other reading, I was mentioning the energy of being in the land in between, my friend. Yes, we are in the land of in between, but I feel like more than anything, we're going to be paying more attention to, my friend, the contrasting color, I want to say. You might really be drawn, my friend, to the white color, or a particular color, or a situation that doesn't belong. You're going to be seeing something very clearly, my friend. Spirit is going to make you see it. Ultimately, that's what I'm hearing. Because there's something about opening up to your happiness. It all comes down to your happiness, my friend. And it's like, whoever you are, you have not been happy, my friend. You have been trying to, I want to say, incorporate. You have been trying to blend a particular situation, a particular color that does not belong, my friend. Okay. No matter how much you have tried to blend it in, no matter how much you have tried to come to terms with it, make it a part of your life, it's like you cannot do it, my friend. And the reason why you cannot do it is because it doesn't belong. Okay. There are certain things, my friend, in life, certain situations that it's no matter how much you try, no matter what you do, it just doesn't fit. Okay. And it's time, my friend, to realize that it's time to become aware of this energy, I want to say. And it's time for you to reflect on what this contrasting thing is for you, my friend. It is time for you, my friend, to quiet down. And you might tell me, listen, Anya, the white color blends with all the other colors, right? It's a reflection of all the other colors. Yes, it is only a reflection, my friend. But whatever this thing is, my friend, I feel like you have been trying to make excuses. That's what I feel, my friend. You have been trying to make excuses. And you have been telling yourself, you know, this color, this situation is the same or similar to all the other colors or the other situations. So why I cannot fit it in? Why I cannot blend it in, my friend? Because it doesn't belong. It's unique. It's different, my friend. For some of you, you're going to realize your internal color, that you are different, my friend, and you do not belong. You do not belong somewhere, my friend. Okay. For some of you, this is you. Okay. For others of you, it's a situation. Contrast, right? Standing out energy, my friend. You are standing out. You are not like all the others, and that's what you're going to realize. There's this element, my friend, of you delving very deep into your subconscious mind. It's like this energy of being on a different plane, I want to say, you know, being on a different frequency, my friend. You are different. You are not, my friend, meant to entertain, the lower vibrational energy. You are meant to rise, my friend. There's something about transitioning into another dimension, my friend. Transitioning into another life. There's an ascension happening, a movement upward, I want to say. Okay. When a certain color moves upward, its vibration changes. Its color changes as well. Wow. There's also an energy, my friend, of peace, I want to say. For some of you, my friend, you are coming to terms, coming to peace with a contrasting energy. You're finally understanding that this contrasting energy does not belong. You're coming to terms, to peace, that you need to let something go. For others of you, you're coming to terms and to peace that you are different, my friend. Okay. Yes, you are different. But that difference does not, it's like it's not taking you away, or it's being taken away from the rest of the group, I want to say, from the rest of the people. Okay. Wow. Yes, I feel like you're going to be reflecting, my friend. I feel like you're going to be stopping. I'm really noticing how right now it's like when I speak, I stop. So for some of you, you may be literally be speaking too fast, my friend. And in order to recognize this contrast, you need to quiet down. You need to, I'm hearing from spirit, stop for a moment and acknowledge your feelings, how it is that you're feeling. Wow. I feel, my friend, for some of you, there's a peace offering coming. Somebody is going to come in peace. Somebody is coming in peace. There's a strong energy of the Holy Spirit. Okay. There's a strong and protective energy. Strong angelic presence, I want to say, as well. Wow. And I'm hearing somebody saying, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk my peace. I'm hearing somebody saying, I don't want to risk who I am. I don't want to risk whom I have become. Okay. Yes, my friend, you're about to be dealing with a very risky situation, my friend. But you're going to be questioning, is it worth it? Is it worth my time? Is it worth my peace? And I feel like you're going to realize that it's not worth it, my friend. I feel like you're going to be very assertive when it comes to your decision, I want to say. I'm seeing what looks like a fairy here. A flying fairy, by the way, with a sword. Somebody's coming in, my friend, to speak a truth. I also feel like, my friend, you're going to be speaking your truth. And you're going to be acknowledging your truth. There's an offer coming in, my friend. And I feel like you're going to be in this energy. If you don't tell me the truth, then there's really nothing left, I'm hearing. I also feel like you're going to be admitting some sort of a truth to yourself pertaining to this offer, my friend. I feel like you're going to be receiving a lot of messages. There's a lot of communication coming your way, my friend. And you might be wondering, what am I working with? I'm working with dry tea leaves, my friends. Okay. These tea leaves have been brewed previously, and I have left them to dry. For some of you, I feel like this offer is an offer from the past, or of something that you have been working with or on in the past. There's something from the past coming. I'm seeing the initial D. This can be your initial, the person that you're going to be dealing with, receiving the communication from. There's an energy of the past. Some sort of an energy was brewing in the past, I'm hearing from Spirit, but it has dried up, you know. And there's this revival energy coming. There's this offer, this communication coming very fast, my friend. But I feel like you're seeing the situation now from a totally different perspective, my friend. It's like I'm hearing you saying, I have changed. I have changed my mind. I have changed who I am. I am not the same person. It's like I'm on a different frequency, I'm hearing you saying. I don't match with your color. I don't match with you anymore. So why are you here? Why are you bringing me this offer now? Number 5. So definitely, my friends, there's a change coming, a change. A changed offer I'm also hearing. And I'm hearing somebody saying, well, this offer is different. Yes, this offer may be different, but you are not different, I'm hearing you saying. And this person may tell you, well, I am the same. I have not changed. And you're going to say, exactly. The situation is still the same, but I have changed. I have evolved. Yeah. And the energy is not matching anymore. The color is no longer matching. What is this number 5? Because it's really standing out from all the others. There's a change coming, and I want to see what that change is, my friend. Let's see. Wow. I don't want to grab this deck, Spirit. What is going on here? My friend, you currently might be going through a challenging time. You might be feeling and regret, upset over a missed opportunity. Spirit, what is this change? Why are we seeing number 5, first of all? I'm hearing from Spirit, if you want to change, then focus on your own garden. Focus on your own life, my friend. Okay. Start with tending your own garden. Start with maintaining your garden. Okay. And if you need help, my friend, when it comes to your garden, then don't be afraid to seek help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay. Don't be afraid to share burdens, my friend. For some of you, so like you may be feeling like you have too much stuff to do. Do not be afraid to ask for help, because when you do that, first of all, your life is going to change. Your garden is going to change. You are going to change. Okay. What is this change, Spirit? Wow. What is this change? Ace of Pentacles, my friend. What has to do with a new beginning. There's a change coming and a new beginning. There's an offer that has been waiting for you, my friend. All this time. It has been waiting for you, but it's like you have not been seeing the contrast in color. You have not been, my friend, tending to your garden. Please take it out. Please take it out. It resonates. Okay. There's a change coming because there's an offer that has been waiting for you and you're going to see it. Yes, exactly. Look, it has been waiting for you for a very long time. My friend, you have been, I want to say, in denial for some of you. For others of you, it's like you did not want to see this contrasting energy. You have been refusing, my friend, to see, to acknowledge where you need to go. This is Seven of Pentacles energy. This is that garden, tending to your garden energy, as a double confirmation of what I was just saying. This tending to your garden, my friend, for some of you has to do with a work situation. Okay. I feel like Spirit has been showing you signs. Even in contrasting color, my friend, for some of you. It's like, this is where you need to go. This is what you need to do. But it's like, for whatever reason, my friend, this offer has been waiting for you. But it's like you have refused, my friend, to take some form of an action. You have been refusing to put in the work and the effort in. My friend. For some of you, you have been waiting for an offer. You have been tending to your garden for some of you, but you have been literally, it's like you have been trying to incorporate, I want to say, a contrasting energy to your garden. And that ultimately is what the problem is. You have been trying to incorporate something in the garden that has been a weed, W-E-E-D, all along, my friend. That is like, no matter how you incorporate, and you may tell me, Anya, well, this weed is a part of the garden. You know, this weed is a plant. I want to have it. I want to tend to it, my friend. This energy has been a weed, has been taking from you, has been taking from your garden, has been stealing your energy, has been stealing the energy from your garden, my friend. Whether you realize it or not, and I feel whoever you are, you have been trying to incorporate it. You have been trying to blend it. You have been trying to make it pretty. Whatever the situation is for you, you get my point here. What I'm trying to get at. You have been waiting for some sort of a solid offer. But first, my friend, the irony of it all is that you have been, waiting for an outcome, for an opportunity to be presented, my friend. This opportunity could not be presented to you because of this contrasting weed type of an energy. What kind of action you needed to take? Well, don't incorporate it anymore, my friend. There's an energy clearly that did not belong, that does not belong in your garden. And what you need to do, you need to take action and you need to pull it out with the roots so it doesn't grow back, my friend. Yes, you have been refusing and to do something, and it's like it cannot, I'm hearing from Spirit, it cannot be omitted anymore. It cannot, I mean, what more of a sign I'm hearing from Spirit do you need? This weed has been standing out, but it's like you have been trying to incorporate it, to work with it. For some of you, you are hoping that it will change, that it will change its structure, that it will change its form, that it will actually become a flower, my friend, or a plant, or whatever, or a fruit, or a tree, No, my friend. You have been blocking your own new beginning. And for a lot of you, it has to do with a work situation. Okay? A work situation, it's like, I feel like you have been working, my friend. You have been very busy. Okay? But ultimately, you have not been seeing the outcome that you have been desiring ultimately, because you have been, again, I feel you have been trying to incorporate, this contrasting energy, my friend. This offer has been waiting for you all along. For some of you, it has to do with an advancement, with a promotion. For others of you, this literally entails a new type of a project, a new job, a new job offer. Yes, it's like you have not been trying, it's like you have been trying not to see the weed. You have not been trying, It's like you have been refusing. Look at this energy. You have been refusing, my friend, to do what is necessary in this situation, I want to say. Wow. 3 of Cups. But it's like it's like you cannot avoid this contrasting color. You cannot avoid this contrasting energy anymore, my friend. You're actually going to be literally turning back, and you're going to be literally looking at your garden. You're going to be tending to your garden the right and the correct way, I want to say. For some of you, you're going to be indeed asking for help to remove this weak, this contrasting energy that has been growing in your garden. You're going to be asking for help. For some of you, from your friends, okay, from your family, there's an energy, my friend, of finally receiving the fruits of your labor. Okay, my friend, I feel like whether you realize it or not, you have been tending to a weed in your beautiful garden. There has been a weed all this time, but it's like Spirit is like, I've been trying to point, I've been trying to show the collective what this is. But it's like collective has been, I don't want to look at it, I want to see it, I want to blend it in, I want this thing to be in my garden, you know. But it has been a weed all this time. So my friend, ask yourself this question. What type of weed have you been tending to? Okay, metaphorically saying, what type of weed? For some of you, maybe a pretty weed, something that you have been refusing to work on, to remove, you know. You are hoping that, for some of you, that the weed is going to change and transform into a butterfly, metaphorically saying, into another energy. This is something that cannot be avoided. This is something, even though it can be pretty, it can, whatever your excuse is, my friend, there's no excuse for this contrasting energy to be in your garden anymore. Okay? And that's what you're going to realize. I feel like you're going to be diving very deep, and you're going to get an understanding of what this weed is. Because for some of you, you might tell me, Anya, I have no idea what this is. Okay? This is something that you have been refusing to see. This is something that you have been refusing to work on, my friend. This is something that you have been hoping that it's going to go away by itself, that it's not going to grow anymore. Whatever that thing is, my friend. And this is, I feel, is going to be different for each and every one of you. Because this can be a million things, you know. Each one of us is unique, I want to say. A unique individual. Okay. But each one of us can work. And should work with other people, my friend. Just because we are unique, it does not mean that we should, you know, stay indoors. That we should not be exchanging information. That we should not be, you know, a part of a group. There's a strong energy of a group, and I was mentioning that energy in the last reading. Okay. I feel, my friend, listen, I feel like things are going to be happening for you very fast. Notice me at the beginning of the reading. I was pausing. I was this, I was that. And literally, I feel like this is, again, a repeated message from the last reading. I was mentioning the energy of the cobblestones. This is the steps. It's like you take a step, then you take a pause. You know, there's a pause, and then you take another step. There's a pause, right? There's no a continuous path, I want to say. But then, as we saw in the candle wax reading, and if you guys did not get a chance to watch it, please go ahead and do so, okay? Because usually with my readings, the energy flows, right? From one energy into another, and the messages can overlap, you know, and a lot of the times they do, okay, because that's how energy is, okay. So anyhow, my friend, celebration is at hand. For others of you, there's a reunion, okay. There's an offer that has been waiting for you all this time, and you're finally going to see it, my friend. You're finally going to do or take the necessary steps needed in order to have that happy ending, I want to say, in order to have that celebration, in order to taste the fruits of your labor. Look at all these fruits, my friend. Exactly. At the food on the table. Yeah. Wow. So this is the change that's coming, my friend. Why? Because you're finally doing something with that contrasting energy, okay? For some of you, literally, you have been, I'm hearing from Spirit, you have been refusing to water your garden. You have been refusing to work on it or water it or tend to it. That's why, my friend, you have not been seeing any change. Okay? Wow. Again, number 5. Strong energy of change, my friend. So there's an offer, there's a new beginning. I'm seeing the letter J. I'm seeing a ring here. There's a commitment coming. And I'm seeing a rooster here. You're going to be hearing of this commitment. There's a proposal coming, an offer, my friend. Especially we saw the Ace of Cups a second ago. This is a commitment offer, and you're going to hear about it very early in the morning, at the crack of dawn. Okay, seriously. And again, I'm seeing a comma here. For some of you, literally, you need to take a pause. Because I feel like in that element of pause, you're going to hear a different sound. You're going to start thinking differently. You're going to see a situation, my friend, for what it is. And I feel like you're going to gain the knowledge and the understanding of what is really going on in your situation, I want to say. And I'm hearing somebody saying, well, Anya, but I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want to deal with my situation anymore. So I'm just running. I want this to end. My friend, if you keep on running and if you don't take a pause, if you don't stop to reflect, if you don't pause to see, because you have to understand, my friend, ultimately, if you keep on running, first of all, you're not going to get a clear picture of what is going on. You're not going to gain the clarity of what you need to do, how you need to do it in order to get yourself out of the situation. Just because you are running, and this does not mean that you are closer to the end. And that's what you have to understand here. Running does not bring you closer to the end, to the outcome that you're desiring. No, my friend. In the energy of pause, you are literally going to arrive at your destination much faster. Because during the elements of pause, you're going to not only get an understanding of what you're working with, but also you're going to get an understanding of what you need to do. You know, you're going to gain new information. That's why, my friend, it's also important to interact with other people, you know. That's why there's also this need to exchange information, to pause, you know. Yes, for some of you, I'm picking up a lot of it's like you have been working very hard, tending to your garden, you know. It's like if I work very hard, I'm hearing from Spirit, you know, then I'm going to receive faster growth. I'm going to receive faster results. No, my friend, that's not how it works. You have to pause to look at your garden. I want to say you have to pause to see what's growing on it, right? You have to literally pause in order to see this contrasting energy, in order to see the weed that I have been mentioning a second ago. If you keep on running, my friend, you will not even see, I want to say, this contrasting energy. That's right, there's a need for pause. If you pause, you're going to see a situation from a different perspective. You're going to understand, you know, more deeper, you know, your whole situation, I want to say. Okay, that's why, my friend, reflection is very important. Okay, that's why this time in between is very important. Okay, I'm seeing the letter Q. And I feel like you're going to literally have your questions answered, my friend, with the Q being here. Because I feel, my friend, you have been having a lot of questions. It's like, I'm hearing somebody saying here, I don't understand how I'm not receiving the fruits of my labor. I don't understand why nothing is growing, even though I have been watering it, even though I have been tending to it, even though I have been trying to get everything in order. That's the point, my friend. You have been trying to get everything in order, but you have been refusing to pause. You have been refusing to actually look at your garden, my friend, because you have been tending to your plants too fast, metaphorically saying. You get my point here. You will get your answers, my friend, I'm hearing from Spirit, if you pause. If you stop to examine, to actually look at your garden, my friend. And when I say garden, you have to remember, everyone, I can be talking about you. I can be talking about the situation that you're currently dealing with that is, that is keeping you up or keeping you occupied, okay? That's what I'm talking about here, okay? So please incorporate how you see fit. There's an energy of arrival here. Someone's arriving, and another energy is like bowing. It's like there's this welcome energy here. There's an announcement. There's an announcement coming. That's the energy that I feel here. What is this arrival? What is this announcement for the collective spirit, please? The sword of truth I'm hearing. Okay. What is this announcement? What is this arrival? A sword of truth. Oh, it's actually crazy. Sword of truth pertaining to something or that you have been trying to fight off. For some of you, it's a sword of truth pertaining to the people that you have been dealing with, my friends. Okay, people that have been trying to get through to you, and it's like you have been trying to be very defensive. You have been trying to protect, I want to say, your energy. And it's actually interesting. What I was about to say is, I'm seeing this wizard here holding a wand. I'm seeing the same energy right here. Actually, before this card fell, I was literally, my glance fell on this image right here, and that's what we're seeing here. For some of you, it's an ace of truth, I want to say, a truth pertaining to why you have not been able to get your certain people off your back or certain situations off your back. You have been, my friend, fighting with an energy, with a situation, or with people, okay? And it's like you have been literally wondering, why am I dealing with why do I have to deal with this situation? Why do I have to deal with these people? It's like I want to protect my peace. There's an announcement, there's a truth coming pertaining to that situation that you have been dealing with, my friend. And what you're going to hear about, I feel like it's sudden. Look at all this lightning. Unexpected victory. Look at this. Overcoming adversity. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. There's an announcement coming. And I feel like this is you. It's like you're bowing. It's like you're opening this energy with your open arms. There's an announcement coming. There's truth coming. For some of you, this announcement is coming. It's like it's going to come from, and I know this sounds very cliche, but it's going to come from your subconscious mind. Because whoever you are, my friend, you're going to be diving very deep. And when you dive very deep into your subconscious, that's where all your answers lie, I want to say. You know, that's a place where all your answers lie, and you're going to be tapping into the infinite knowledge, the infinite wisdom, my friend. And you're going to get clarity and truth. And that clarity and truth is going to set you free, my friend. It's like those energies will not be able to reach you anymore, because it's like you're right on the top, I want to say. You're right at the top. Okay. What else is this announcement? Because I feel like there's more. What else is this announcement? What else is this announcement, please, Spirit? What else is this announcement? Whatever this truth is going to set you free, my friend. It's like other energies will not be able to get through to you, my friend. To you. They will not be bugging you, my friend. That's really what I feel here. You know. Because again, I feel like you're going to be at a different frequency. You're going to be operating at a different frequency. You are operating at a different frequency. Let's see what else is this announcement. Spirit, please. What else is this announcement? Announcement of an ending. Something is coming for circle, my friend. There's an ending coming. Ending to a very stressful, difficult, I want to say, situation. You have not been able to sleep. You have been worrying about something, my friend. There's an announcement coming that's going to set you free from this energy, my friend. The world. That's a card of ending. That's an energy of ending, my friend. To this energy, to the Nine of Swords energy, to the sleepless nights. There's victory coming. So I feel like, again, it's going to be different for each and every one of you. All I can tell you, it's an energy that has been this energy has been bugging you, my friend, in whatever sense, whether that's a person or a situation. It has been bugging you. It has literally made you, for some of you, lose your sleep. For others of you, it's like you have been worrying about it, you know. Has always been playing on your mind in a negative way, I want to say, but it's coming to an end. So please take it out, resonates, okay? Let's see. Let's see what else. Is there anything else, Spirit? Shoot your shot. There's something about shooting a shot. Somebody wants to shoot their shot, but they're afraid that their day-to-day life is going to change, that their routine is going to change. For some of you, this is someone who has been at a distance from you. It's like they want it, but they're afraid that the routine that they're used to is going to change. That's what's really worrying them. For some of you, this is your energy. It's like you want to take a risk, but it's like you're afraid that your day-to-day life is going to change. How much do you want it, my friend? It's either you want it or you don't, you know, ultimately. And I feel like you already know the answer. Especially for some of you, it has to do a third party or a third thing that you want to work on. For some of you, it's like I feel like you have been working with a dead thing, metaphorically saying. And you have been hoping that it's going to grow back. You have been hoping that it's going to change, to transform. If something has died, my friend, you cannot bring it back to life. Not, at least not in this context here that I feel. This energy is not part of you, I want to say. Okay? It's not. If it was a part, I want to say, of your path, then it would have been different. And even though that thing would have transformed prior to actually you seeing it, I want to say, if you get my point. With this energy, it's like there's nothing left. What is this dead energy? Okay, that I'm picking up on. What is this? What is this dead energy, spirit, I'm picking up on? It's like you have been focusing on it, a tower. Oh my God. On something that has been, my friend, the tower energy, something that has crumbled. You cannot rebuild, my friend, the same tower twice, okay? You cannot, metaphorically saying. So it's something that has been burned down, something that has collapsed, okay? You cannot rebuild the same tower. You can rebuild that tower, but will not be exactly the same as the previous one. And I feel whoever you are, you have been trying, my friend, to rebuild the same identical tower. You can't because it's dead. What else is this dead thing? What else is this dead thing? I'm picking up on, spirit. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like you have been literally sitting at that fallen tower, metaphorically saying. It's like you have been trying to pick up its pieces, my friend, and you have been trying to, it's like you have been looking at it. You have been trying to place pieces of the tower, piece by piece, But it's like every time you have tried to rebuild it, the tower would still fall, This is not for you, my friend. Okay, whatever this is. What else is this dead thing? Spirit, please. Is there anything else, Spirit, please? What else is this dead thing? For some of you, it's about a decision. There really is no decision, my friend. Okay? How can you make a decision between a living and a dead? You cannot really make a decision on the dead, I want to say. On something that you cannot grow. Okay? For some of you have been stuck, in this energy, because I'm hearing it from spirit. It's like you have been refusing to make a decision. You have been refusing to say goodbye to the past, my friend, to this tower that has happened. You have refused to make a decision. It's like the tower has fallen, and it's like you're still dwelling, you're still present at the scene, I want to say. You're still present at the scene of the dead tower, I want to say. And I feel you have been choosing up until now the dead tower, instead of making a decision to go the right way, What else is this dead energy, spirit? I'm picking up on. What else is this dead energy? Oh. Yes, it's like you have been refusing to move on with the Chariot. My friend, whatever this is, it has fallen. It has fallen, it's dead. You cannot rebuild it, you have to move on, but it's like you have been in the middle. We see the Two of Wands energy, my friend, exactly. And I feel like you have been in this energy of not making a decision, or a decision to be stuck in the past. Meanwhile, the right decision, right, on my right side, is to move on. But you have been literally looking at these dead stones, and you have been trying to, to see if they can grow back to life, if they can still be, if the tower can be rebuilt. My friend, listen, the tower cannot be rebuilt in this energy, okay? The same tower can never be rebuilt. You can rebuild the tower, but it's going to be a different one. It will not be energetically exactly the same. And you have to understand that. It's time, my friend, for you to move. For some of you, it has to do with traveling. You may have dealt with somebody at a distance or who has been distant from you. Okay. For some of you, somebody's wondering whether or not they can rebuild a tower that has fallen between you and them. I feel like this person is coming. They're traveling towards you, my friend. There's a strong look at the cat energy, and it's actually interesting, my friend. This morning, when I was walking my dog, I literally saw a black cat. And it's interesting. I'm doing this reading in the month of October, right? The spooky month, the wonderful month. I feel like this person is coming. Seriously, as a double confirmation, because I'm really being drawn to the black cat here. This person is coming. It's like they don't know whether or not you will be willing to work with them. Two cats here. So this person may own a cat, you may own a cat. Whether this person, whether you are going to be willing to work together to make something move, to rebuild a tower. But this tower will not be the same, my friend. For some of you, literally, this is an energy of another person. It's like they have been literally sitting and, you know, looking at the fallen bricks, at the fallen rocks, and they have been trying to figure something out, my friend. I feel like they're coming in with a decision. They're making a decision. They have been literally tapping in. They have been researching. They have been tapping into their subconscious, I want to say. They have been trying to get information. There's an open book here. I've been trying to get the wisdom and the information, how to move, how to rebuild this tower. Okay. Wow. I feel like they're coming with a peace offering, my friend. I feel like they are. My friend, you know what I'm hearing from Spirit? Take it easy. Neptune energy, my friend. Is this Neptune? Looks like. Wow. I'm seeing a specific planet. One sec. Oh my gosh, I forgot its name. One sec, everyone. There's a need for you, my friend, to look into something. That's the energy that I feel. Because I feel for some of you, it's like you're going to see something familiar, okay? And I feel like as a sign from Spirit, it's like research it. Find information out. Because it's something, you're going to find something unknown. You're going to figure something out, my friend. Some sort of a clarity is going to hit you. Let's see. Sorry, everyone. I'm just opening my iPad. So it's like the thing is, you don't need to apologize, my friend. Okay. If you want to research information, there's no need for you to apologize. Okay. It's like I'm hearing from Spirit, take your time. Let's see. Okay, one sec. Seeing a specific planet, just one moment. Okay. And again, do not be afraid, do not be ashamed if it takes a long time for you to find something out. Planet symbol. Again, there's something about letter D. Planet symbols. Let's see what we find out. Again, for some of you are going to be looking, researching some sort of a symbol that you're going to see. Oh, I found it. What is this? I'm seeing the planet Saturn. It's actually Saturn. Is it? Where's Saturn here? Jupiter. Yes, I'm seeing the planet Saturn. Planet, one sec. Saturn. I'm not an astrologer, by the way. What does planet Saturn symbolize? Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's important, my friend, to be disciplined, responsible. And it's important, my friend, to find structure, okay? Wow. Discipline, responsibility, and structure. And I feel like this is exactly what you're going to be doing. You're going to be literally trying to find a common sense out of something, my friend. And I feel like you're finally going to understand about this contrasting energy and why this contrasting energy does not belong. Okay? You're going to literally be rebuilding a structure in your garden. Okay? And for some of you, you're going to be literally taking the responsibility, because for some of you, this wheat has literally grown out of your own accord, I want to say. You have grown it yourself, my friend. And you're going to be taking the responsibility. Okay? Wow. Saturn, interesting. One sec. Anything else, Spirit? There's always a reason, my friend, for everything. And I'm hearing Spirit, go back, go back. And again, it's really crazy. Because for whatever reason, my tablet is working very slow. And it's like, I'm in this energy. Okay, I want this faster. I want to get this information faster, faster, faster. Meanwhile, Spirit's like, no. In order to receive the full wisdom of this Saturn energy, you need to slow down. You need to pause. Okay? And again, just because you rush, it does not mean you're going to get the outcome that you desire faster. Okay? Wow, I'm just blown away. Wait. It's like, wait. Oh my gosh. Something is already reserved for you, I'm hearing from. Something has been waiting for you. Yes, and it's like my tablet is very slow for whatever reason. It's like symbolism. Planets, Saturn, spiritual meaning. Let's see what we can find here. Karma. You reap what you sow. Exactly. Oh my gosh, I'm just blown away. Yeah, Saturn symbolizes karma, time, structure, about time. Exactly. And that's what I have been talking about throughout this reading, about the need for pausing, about you rushing and you need to pause, about the structure, about taking responsibility for your garden. You know, that's what this planet Saturn symbolizes. Acting as a tough love teacher. Look at this. Seriously, that brings challenges to foster growth. That brings challenges, exactly, to foster growth, wisdom, and maturity through confronting limitations and accepting consequences. Thank you. That's what, seriously, look at this. Okay? And look at this image here, my friend. You guys want to maybe zoom in, okay? But it literally, it resembles the planet Saturn. One sec. Is that a good picture? What is the good picture? Yeah, look at this. This is exactly the same thing. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Just going to put my tablet away. So, Spirit, finally, any final messages? I wonder where Saturn is right now when I'm recording this reading. Anything else, Spirit? Again, I'm seeing the same energy here. The Seven of Wands. You're overcoming adversity, my friend. But again, I feel like you're going to understand what has been the culprit all the time, all this time, not all this time, all the time. What has been the culprit of your garden not growing or not giving you the results that you want? You're going to understand the culprit. Seriously. You're going to see the contrasting energy, the contrasting color, my friend. And I feel for a lot of you, you already know what this is, okay? I mean, I'm speaking here in symbolic language, I want to say, you know, metaphorical language, okay? However you want to call it. Your initial maybe T. It's like take some tea and pause, okay? And I feel whoever you are, when you take this tea, it's like you're going to be dropping everything, my friend. You're going to be taking your tea, my friend, and you're literally going to be, metaphorically saying, examining your garden, okay? Getting to the source of the problem. Yeah, getting to the source of the problem. Something, it's like, and you're going to be pointed, my friend, in the right direction. I'm seeing an animal here. What am I looking at here? What am I seeing? A shrew? I'm hearing from Spirit shrew. I'm seeing number 5 again. So shrew normally hides. You have been avoiding something, my friend. Literally, you have been avoiding. This contrasting energy has been there all this time, but you have been the shrew, my friend. For some of you, it's like you have allowed the energy of other people to dictate your life, to move you wherever they would want you to move, that type of an energy. You have been at their command, metaphorically saying, you know. And instead of dealing with the situation hands-on, you have been hiding. You have been, instead of confronting, you have been hiding. Okay. Yeah, you have been refusing to accept something, a part of yourself. It all comes down to the deeper meaning in this energy, with this energy, my friend. It has to do with, I want to say, you working on yourself. The main core, the main problem arises. It's like it begins with you, my friend. Okay? The source is with you. The main source of this contrasting energy, the origin stems from you, I want to say. I feel that's what you're going to realize. For some of you, I'm hearing, I have been a coward all this time. When it comes to that energy, when it comes to that contrasting energy. And I feel ultimately, my friend, literally, you are going to confront, and you're going to be unplugging the roots, I want to say. The roots. And the roots, remember what I said a second ago? It's the origin, the root origin is with you. So it's like you're going to be starting working on yourself. You're going to be diving very deep. You're going to be pausing before making or agreeing to something, I want to say. You're going to be pausing. You're going to be loyal to yourself. I'm just looking and I'm seeing a dog now. It's like whoever you are, my friend, you have tried to be loyal. Okay? Because for some of you might tell me, oh, it's my duty. It has always been my duty. Just because it has always been your duty, it does not mean that it is your duty. Okay? Seriously. I don't know who needs to hear it, but that's the energy that I feel. I feel like you're going to be more loyal to yourself, my friend. And if you're going to be more loyal to yourself, you're going to attract loyal people to you. Okay? Seriously. And again, there's this energy of slowness, I want to say. And again, it comes down to how you see things. Yeah, it's like you have been avoiding something, my friend. It's like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to acknowledge. I don't want to take any action toward it. It's like you have been in this energy. Okay, I agree for this contrasting energy to be present in my life, to be a part of my garden, because it's much easier to tend. That's what you have been telling yourself. And in fact, what Spirit is telling you today, that has not been as easier. It's not an easier task, my friend. It is not easier to tend to this weed by blending it with your other fruits, my friend, with your other plants, with your other vegetables. You get my point here. The easier way is to take action, take your hand and pull the weed out with its roots, my friend. That way you have guaranteed that this weed, this contrasting energy, will not be growing in your garden anymore. That's the only guarantee. If you trim it, some of you have been trying to make it look prettier, you have been trying to trim it. Well, the root is still there. It's still going to sprout, right? You get my point here. It's like you have been avoiding, my friend, doing the correct thing here, I want to say. Taking the wheat and plugging it out and throwing it away, Seriously. Yeah, I feel like you have been tired, my friend. You have been tired. Because it's like I'm hearing you saying, I've been doing everything right. And it's like the weed is still growing. Well, because, my friend, the weed is still there. You need to work on the root. You have to get into the root, I want to say. You have to work with the root. You have to get to the root, and you have to take action, and you have to unplug it. Okay? You have to remove it. Yes, as a confirmation from the crow. Exactly. It's not going to go away by itself, my friend. It's going even to produce more contrasting weeds, my friend. All right, my friends, listen, this was your reading. Wow. I'm sending you guys, as always, peace, love, and abundance. Love, health, and wealth, my friends. Yes, and I'm going to talk to you very soon. Thank you guys so much. Take care and bye.